going on with Danny?
This was interesting.
Emanny.
Manny.
I thought it was Emanny.
I don't even care what your name is.
Hey,
you need to do something about Danny. Danny went 10 toes on your ass. Danny addressed Emanny in one of his videos a couple times, right? Emanny just went crazy on him. Like
it was a buildup.
It was a buildup
of a response.
It was a buildup of response, and it's like I can't take the time to like go through because I don't even remember everything. This nigga is fully locked in. You know what I'm saying? Like he's fully locked into that world or whatever, going back and forth, dissing Emanny. Emanny and going back and forth. But yeah, let's listen to Emanny address Danny from the stop. This is on the Patreon episode, so don't put this on the screen. But yeah, this nigga Emanny, Joe kind of fed you to the wolves. I ain't gonna lie, my nigga. Joe kind of fed you to the wolves because he know what Danny do. And to even let your co-host go off like this, it's like. But Joe also said in that Need to Know podcast, yeah, I enjoy pushing narratives on my podcast because it makes for good podcasting. So Joe was over there watching his nigga crash out. It was like, oh yeah, let's see what Danny does.
There's another 50,000 views.
Danny's going in, and not only did Funkmaster Flex pop out, Danny created a whole new character that went even harder. I couldn't believe it, bro. I couldn't believe it.
My God.
But yeah, let's watch Emanny get bodied real quick. Well,
Danny from the stop.
Oh shit!
Bullets. Hands on the bullets.
I'm with calling out. I don't do all that. Sit back. Oh, you just good?
Oh,
right, excuse me, Danny from the stop. For quite some time, I've seen you do this content, and behind the scenes, I've told everyone I enjoy your content, right? But don't play with me. And what I mean by don't play with me is I'm not here to cause division. I'm not here for you to use my name to cause division with anybody else up here.
that's a fact.
I don't f with none of that. And when you start saying things like you got a cousin on a side that you want to use and bring as a character, I'll f you and your cousin up. Don't play with me. I'm cool with all the jokes. I'm cool with the criticisms. You can criticize me and my podcast and all you want. I have no problem with it. But don't play with me. I will find one of you niggas. I will f one of y'all up. And I mean that shit bottom of my heart. So let's keep it cute. And for any future people that want to comment on me, do it however you want. Just be respectful. Don't call me out my name. Don't be funny. And if you ever do really want smoke, not internet smoke, you want some real smoke, we can do that all day. I'm with it with whoever. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna leave it there.
So why? It's I'm starting to realize that like putting a hood nigga on the couch that doesn't understand the internet is like content. It's like podcasting gold. Like it's like that's Adam's specialty. Joe's clearly exercising this right now because it's just like everybody kind of knows in podcasting. Once a nigga is like, "I'll fuck you up," you've already lost.
This a hood nigga.
I don't know.
This nigga straight out of a Tyler Perry flick. This nigga looks very distinguished. He looks very nice.
He's the nigga that came to save the day.
Yeah.
I was about to say.
So I don't even.
He said no jokes when you address him.
I'm just saying like. I'm just saying in terms of just like threatening niggas and shit. You know what I'm saying?
You think he could beat your ass? No. I don't know, though. I think he could beat Lauren. I think he could beat your fucking ass.
Nah, I will say I'm a little bit more scared of Saucy Santana. I'm
definitely more scared of Saucy Santana.
You think he could beat your ass?
I think. Who, Saucy?
Saucy and this.
I'm a little more worried about Saucy Santana.
Oh no, you won't catch no cooties from him, nigga.
But yeah, man, I don't know. So Emanny, whatever, how the fuck you say it, he went in to address him to let him know I'll fuck you up.
I'm gonna talk about this nigga right now. Just like can you beat my ass, nigga?
Right, but it's always, it's just always funny though because it's like Danny's video. He was talking about I'm gonna create a character for my viewers. This nigga heard that and thought he said he thought he said I'm gonna get my cousin to fuck y'all up, like to fight.
It sounded like he misconstrued some information.
He did because it's like in Danny's video he's like,
I think it's more of like a nigga. You think I'm a character, nigga? You think I'm a game? You think I'm a NPC, nigga?
Something to be played with,
nigga.
But that's just the thing. I don't understand why it's like certain niggas they put on the couch and it's like they can't hear certain things. It's like they can't.
Comprehension is poor.
The comprehension is poor. Like putting a nigga on the couch with poor comprehension is like content gold.
Because you can obviously tell that it's a hierarchy issue.
Right.
He feels like, the nigga's above Danny. He's sitting there actually talking to Joe.
Yeah.
And Danny's talking about Joe while sitting alone or something.
Right,
with
right,
his
right.
girl, whatever
Right.
Danny does. I don't know.
Right.
I don't know what Danny does.
Long story short, he's not there though.
Great videos.
Yeah.
But I think Emanny has a complex issue. I think he's looking down upon Danny.
You think it's a
Yeah.
light skin thing?
Well, Danny himself is a little lighter complexion, I believe.
Also, this might just be a beige warfare.
Danny's
I don't
Puerto
know.
Rican.
I don't know what the fuck Danny looks like.
Huh?
Is he Puerto Rican?
There are dark
yeah,
Puerto
yeah.
Ricans, and Danny might be one of them, but I think he's on the lighter side.
Is Danny Puerto Rican?
I think he's Dominican or something.
Fuck it, let's run with it. Let's create narratives.
Danny's a
Let's
Puerto
create
Rican.
narratives, yeah.
Danny the Puerto Rican.
Danny's a Puerto Rican that wears flip flops and rides a moped.
With a screwdriver.
Yeah.
A sharpened screwdriver.
He's never tired at work, people.
But in
But
this
it is
video,
crazy.
but I'm gonna have you play this soon though. But yeah, Danny put a masterclass on for Emanny and for all us podcasters on how to clap back at a nigga. You don't just clap back and you don't just clap back out of anger and frustration. You gather research, you lay the facts out in front of you, then you go crazy. So it's like the first half of this video, we saw why Emanny's mad. He responded and said, "Hey, nigga, I never threatened violence. I call the police. Let's not get it fucked up." You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So you stay over there. The cousin I was talking about was a character I was creating. You didn't understand that, nigga, because you're subpar. You don't understand what the fuck we're doing over here. He was like, "Hey, you know what? It's time to bring out Funkmaster. Stop." No, wait. Then first he was like, "You act like you got a problem with me critiquing
Nigga
niggas."
introduce himself.
Yeah, he was like, when he laid that shit out, when he was talking about you act like you got a problem with me critiquing niggas, when that was all you were doing on the show, this nigga put a clip compilation of like 5 moments where he's like shutting down people on the podcast, critiquing them on their potting skills, like he was Joe Budden. I said, "Oh shit!" Like,
Yeah, nah.
That's what happens when your ass see that you in that skyscraper, nigga. You seen
Yeah.
that good view.
Nah, that's
Yeah.
what happened when you go to a war with a nigga who edits his own videos.
yeah, dead ass and saves receipts and shit.
Oh, shit.
But yeah,
I think this was the section where he was doing that, where he was chopping them up in that way.
that section right there is when he said that he's false claiming his Spanish and he's running from being a Hispanic. Go back.
But yeah, it went to this.
No. Go back to the radio station right there. Yeah.
What, he's denying his Hispanic heritage?
Yes.
Jesus.
Because he wants
No,
to.
you got to go back to
Nigga with a
him
day to
leading
plot
into
on
that,
the
though.
screen.
That's it leading into right here, right?
Just like a little bit more because it's literally coming up in the next section. That's like half a second of lead in. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, he's definitely Hispanic.
Yeah, like go
Rice
back
and
a little bit
beans.
more. Yeah, there we go.
I can't do no rice and beans.
Say, when did you become Latino, bro? Initially, I never knew you was Latino until you joined the pod. Was you trying to sell records back in the day and you didn't want to let people know that you like sofrito or you like chuletas and arroz con pollo? First of all, you didn't correct people when they said your name was Emanny. You hid that from the streets, and it turns out your name was Emanny.
Dude, is it Emanny or Emanny?
It's weird.
Because your real name is probably Emmanuel, right?
My real name is Emanny.
Emanny.
But damn, I don't even know if I should be saying this, but my real name is Emanny.
Okay.
But when I started doing music, everyone used to confuse it and say Emanny, and it kind of sounded good in my eye. Like it sounded good to me, so I just stuck with it.
Emanny. So that's what we rock with.
Emanny. We rock with Emanny.
That's fine.
Let the Latino heat burn, my brother. Be free, Emanny, be free. You could have been doing dembo music, but instead, you hid that until it was time, I guess. Nonetheless, I don't have any issues with Emanny, but I do want to say that you can't tell me that I am causing narratives about you on the pod, when essentially I have the evidence that you was on that pod basically telling everybody else they ain't know how to pod. Shout out to Panda Chop. Roll the clip.
I said off the pod, niggas have been very careful about their words.
Like who?
Ice is like
All
Ice.
of y'all. No. But who? I'll answer. Like Ice.
To invest more time and energy to develop that aspect of my brand to connect with,
Respect, but that's boring.
I know.
Might not last, right?
And I told Joe from like, nigga, I love Flip.
Everybody told me that Flip
love the
was last when he
dynamic.
first got it.
It looked like you was gonna have a good 3 months and be like, I
Yeah.
gotta get the fuck out of here because niggas ain't moving to my speed or my accord.
You did that, Emanny. I didn't do that. You came on that pod acting like you was E. Diddy, talking about making a pod. Oh, you should do this, you should do that. And now you want to go on that uncomfortable couch crying. And you know what? I think I got to get fuck master, stop. Let me be so specifically clear with you, Emanny. You a B-side Joe Budden friend. When we talk about Joe Budden's friend, you like the 5th or 7th person. You the bench player in the entourage. What saddens me, Emanny, is you sing better than Trey Songz, but you try to sound like Trey Songz. You look like you bought Angie Martinez's first solo album on the first day of release. You waited in line. I saw you. You love that song she had with Sicario. Don't play with Danny from the stop, because I got one thing to tell you, Emanny. That is not your pod. You don't get to control the topics. You talk too much, Joe's gonna tell you to shut up. I will have you looking crazy on that couch. And the reason that you try to make this some physical stuff is because your ego was hurt. Somebody told me your album was good. But to be honest, like a lot of people, I never heard it and don't plan to. So when you sit up on that couch talking crazy about a creator that actually has to do the work, actually has to create the thumbnails, actually has to make the topics for his video, deal with the backlash from sensitive podcasters like you, make sure you show a little respect, because you know you love this content.
Skip forward a little bit
and
to
I
the
like
Spanish
you
cousin.
kind of as a father. I think you have some growing up to do.
Oh, it's right there.
Okay.
To say something, but I also think I gotta bring my cousin through.
Oh, this is
everybody welcome Pablo. Emanny, man, why you think that's so personal, man? Danny was talking about a character, man. He was just having fun and you took it personal, papi. I see that your barber did a bad job this morning. Papito, man, you should have hit me up. I got a friend named Gustavo will align you up properly, man. That fade is fading. Nonetheless, papi, me y Danny no tengo problema contigo, papi. You my Latino brother and we want to be cool. I can help you get better as a podcast. Reach out to Danny Dimol on the channel, the Stop BK, por favor. But it's our love. I'm happy to see a fellow Latino doing his thing on the JBP, because I noticed your last 2 pods really didn't take off like that. Pero, llámame, papi. You know where to see me. I want you to succeed. You think you could be the voice for the Latino people on one of the biggest podcasts in the world. All right, thank you, Pablo. But that was what I meant by my cousin. I didn't mean we was gonna run down on you, and you talking about running.
Nigga called him the Bad Bunny of broadcasting.
That nigga said you a B-side Joe Budden fan. I said, holy shit.
Nigga said you 7th man off the rotation. Jesus. Now I understand why he wants to fight Danny.
Yeah,
He doesn't have enough jokes to combat this.
He doesn't.
You just gotta put your face and punch this nigga's face.
I'll fuck you and your cousin up. Really?
Nigga said either or. Will he catches first?
Right.
This nigga Kev talked to 𝔓𝔦𝔐𝔓𝔦𝔑.
Get the fuck out of here. Is that 11 months ago? That's 11 months ago.
That's crazy. I'm gonna still watch that shit.
You're right. Over there pushing that scam.
But hey, man, shout out to Danny from the stop, man. You know, putting your foot down on that fucking miscellaneous nigga. That's what we gonna call him. Yo, miscellaneous ass nigga. Are you Hispanic? Are you black? What are you, nigga? Figure it out so we know how to properly talk shit about you, nigga.
Right.
Fuck.
Nigga said it's a meanie, but I really prefer the money. You sound blacker.
Yeah.
That ass. That is kind of crazy though. Like niggas was calling you the wrong name and you just said, oh, okay.
No, just roll with it.
Nigga, black people love it. Fuck it.
right.
Why even correct it?
It's like little shit like that kind of just like exposes the nigga character. You know what I'm saying?
Brad, the nigga Hispanic. He's been Hispanic all this time. Nobody knew.
Right. That's crazy.
You hiding your race.
Niggas thought you was light skinned. You was playing.
Niggas thought you was light skinned. Niggas thought you was just light skinned.
Right. That shit's fucking crazy.
You was sobrano pepper.
Let's see.
Nigga eat patillos.
I think. I mean, it's getting late.
Say, what time is it?
Midnight.
Oh.